Greetings, I'm Russ Bauer. I'm the brand ambassador for Abrasive KALIMPACT in Urbana, Indiana. Today I'd like to introduce you to our line of KALOCER high-density alumina products. KALOCER is a 90 to 99% aluminum oxide based material. It is extremely hard, with diamond being a 10 is approximately 9 on the Mohs scale, has a density of about 210 pounds per cubic feet, so it's also very heavy. It is probably one of the most versatile ceramic products on the market. KALIMPACT has been using KALOCER in our products for nearly 40 years. We were able to procure a source many years ago and integrated it into our product mix with our abrasive fused cast basalt and silicon carbide products. We often use it in conjunction with the other products. It's very abrasion resistant and very impact resistant, unlike most ceramics. The density on alumina ceramic is so tight that when you cut it with a saw, you have to cut it with a diamond wet blade. I have in my hand a double drilled adapter flange that we use to connect abrasive lined pipe to unlined pipe. It has 2 bolt circles, and you can see the KALOCER lining on the inside of the flange, on the ID and on the face of each of the double drilled sides. This is so it will not wear out. This is a metal plate that's inserted between 2 other pipes, and this is a very special process called thermal bonding, and we use this to make sure that this double drilled plate does not wear out. We also have a product called a bullnose. This particular KALOCER product has an odd shape, but it's called a cutoff point in a fan. So if you have a big exhauster fan that's conveying coal, we use this in the cutoff point between the outlet and the scroll of the fan, so that when the material gets split to go out the outlet or back around in the fan wheel, this protects that cutoff point. And these are very successful. We developed this in the late 80s, and it's a huge market, and we are really happy to have that available, and so are the customers. I also have a material that looks similar to what you might see in your bathroom or your backsplash. This is called our hex mesh product. You can see that it's alumina ceramic tile that are glued to a fiberglass mesh. This is a product that comes in 6-inch square pieces, and it can be put in elbows and cyclones and tanks, and it's very flexible. You can see you can go around corners with it. The joints all fill in with whatever adhesive you're using, RTV or epoxy, and a lot of customers buy this in bulk and install it themselves in ductwork and piping and on floors and walls in bag houses and things of that nature. We also have a product we call shiplap. This is common in the construction industry. If we have a very difficult installation where the grooves between the tile might have some wear in them, we make a shiplap construction so that if the material wears through the joint, it won't wear clear down to the seal substrate. This is also an interesting concept that we developed here at KALIMPACT many years ago to combat wear and erosion in the joints. This particular tile is called a weldable tile. It has a metal insert that is pushed into a conical shaped hole in the tile. This tile can be put on a substrate and welded with a MIG welder or stick welder, and then that weld is then covered up with a plug that's epoxied in place. This is a good mechanical fix so that the tile won't come out. This is a segment for an elbow. So this is a prefabricated, pre-fired segment that can be put with other segments to make a curve in an elbow. This product is our KALOCER fan blade lining. You'll notice a metal substrate. The small 1-inch square, 1/8-inch thick tile are bonded to the steel with a process called thermal bonding. Same thing as we used on the double drilled adapter plate earlier. It's a very special process. You would be able to take this tile and hit it with a hammer and not break it. So it's often used in fan blades, on screw conveyors, and things that move that would have a tendency to lose the tile in tough situations. The last product I wanted to show you is a bushing. These are little ceramic bushings, again, very hard material. It kind of shows you what capabilities are as far as how the ceramic is made. This particular bushing is a bearing for a screw conveyor. So we make a lot of those, and then the customers can take them and insert them into proper spots that they need them. So we have a lot of different KALOCER products. The last one I wanted to show you is a product called KALIMPACT. As you can see, the KALOCER tiles are set into a rubber substrate. So we call it KALIMPACT because, again, this is a very impact resistant material, but large materials such as rocks and scrap steel and things of that nature that are being put into hoppers with our KALOCER in them have a tendency to break the tile because the tile is very brittle. We set a 1-inch tile in a 1-inch of black rubber, and it makes an impact resistant wear plate. And these wear plates actually have magnets on the bottom. You can see there's 8 magnets embedded into the rubber. So you can take this wear plate, customer can take it into a hopper and just slap it down on the metal substrate and it'll stick there. So again, another product that we make ourselves, and very popular in the mining industry and also in coal, especially coal transfer points and power plants and that sort of thing. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of what we do with our KALOCER products. We line a lot of different items with those: cyclones, fans, screw conveyors, auger troughs, flumes. I think I could go on and on. There are many, many applications. It's very versatile material, easy to work with. It is pressed dry as a powder. It's called bauxite, which is an aluminum derivative. And once it's pressed dry with a clay or mullite binder, it then can be cut with a skill saw or a band saw, and then we put it in a kiln and fire it. This material has a temperature range up to around 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's as I said, very versatile material, very high temp, very impact resistant, and very wear resistant. So if you have any questions, or if you have an application where KALOCER high density alumina ceramic might work for you, please feel free to go to our website, kallenborn.us, and send us an inquiry.